Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Rena. This is going to be a collective readings for the sign of Aries Leo Sag in regards to what's the gossip on you guys, what's the tea on you guys, okay, what did people said about you behind your back. Okay, this is not a made up stories, but it's more like a collective energy but surrounding you. Okay, we're just gonna see what the people says behind your back. It may not be true at all, so do not shoot the messenger. It's just the energy that we're collecting. All right, so guys, another thing before I start, I just want to say thank you so much for the support. I truly appreciate that, and I hope my messages can help you guys in any way, shape, or form. Okay, today is Friday in my country, so let's start. Spirit, could you show me? Oop, oop. Oh, okay. I'm down. Jeez, it fell so. That's many cards fell off. Let me shuffle this one more time, you guys. Spirit, could you show me what are the gossips for my Aries Leo Sag? What are the gossips about my Aries Leo Sag friends? What do people say about them? Spirit, could you show me what's the gossip about Aries Leo Sag? I'm hearing somebody here says that you guys are blunt as fuck. Like, really blunt. You don't care about how people feel. It may hurt certain people, but you are very honest, very straightforward. Savage too, I'm getting. So, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. First one, you guys. You got the Two of Wands. People watching you. Okay, we have Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, we have the Nine of Wands, King of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. Let me fix this. Ten of Pentacles, excuse me guys. Page of Swords. And the Moon. So what is this all about? Now, first of all, I feel like there's people here really curious about how you make your money, how much money you make per month, where did you get that money, what kind of job are you guys doing. It also feels like I feel like there's people here are very curious. Therefore that you guys are very secretive about where did you get all these monies, how did you get the money. For some, I'm getting that they might questioning about the way you dress, the bags that you're holding. If you're a woman, they will see what type of brand are you using for your handbags, or how many times you change your wig or your lock or something like that. For some of you, I'm getting that it's the way your shoes, your clothes, outfit, your cars and whatnot. It's like people are questioning how much money you made actually, what are you doing for your life, it's just some nosy old people. I'm getting this is like a group of people at work specifically. For some of you, this is people at internet that watching like how much money you made, because you don't really show them what exactly you're doing. And if you do, I feel like it's just towards people that you really believe. I'm getting here. People can see as well the fact that you guys have a severe trust issues when it comes to people, your social friends. Like, you guys are not antisocial, but you're rather as like a very picky person. You don't just simply become friendly with people, but you are open to a lot. It's just that not many knows a lot about you. Like, you're just very cordial with everybody, but you're just very, but you are close to certain people only, like small circle of friends I'm getting here. And people feels like you guys are like very picky when it comes to friends. Some people do think that you guys are antisocial. I feel like too that some of you people been saying things like about how some of you are like showing off the money, the bags that you got. I feel like you guys are not like a show off, arrogant, rich kid vibe, but it's like you're very confident. You're very comfortable with your own skin. You don't mind showing things that you do. It's not necessarily you guys being an arrogant person like showing off. I don't see that because you came from a very humble beginnings with the Knight of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. I always say this, like Pentacles, whenever it's a king or queen, it doesn't matter what is your sexual orientations are, that you he, she, they, them. It doesn't matter that. Everybody's welcome this channel, but I feel like regardless who you are, you came from a very humble beginnings, like you're humble, and whenever you show something you do at internet or in real life even, people see the fact that some of them just straight up saying that you are arrogant, but I feel like you guys are actually a hard worker. I'm also getting there's another group of people actually says that you are very humble. You're a hard worker. They can see that your dedication on your job, your financial, your career. It really shows that even though you have it all, but you seems to be very humble. You're not really showing off. But there's a group of people saying that you actually showed off. Okay. Now, so it depends on whoever these groups of peoples are. I got to split groups here talking about this. Now, for some of you guys, I feel like there's someone here. I'm hearing someone is a harassed or here, a hair or harassed, harassed. Is that how you feel pronounce it? Of a very a harassed of big business empire. It's not necessarily that, but I'm also getting like a big inheritance, and people were talking about it as well. Sounds like a busy person, like busy group, busybody people here. Now, for some of you guys, people were watching you relentlessly in the internet specifically. I don't feel like people that you know in real life doing this aggressively. They do, okay? But the people from the internet that aggressively stalking you, and some of them you might know these people, some of these people stalking you, and they make themselves very well known that they're checking on you. Okay, now for some of you guys, a lot of people think that you guys are being secretive and mysterious. Nobody know exactly about you. I do feel like some of you guys here are not really interested posting selfies in any of your social media, but I feel like people are very curious about how you really look like in real life. Okay, especially if they never see you um, posting selfie. Maybe some of you do or did post selfie, but I feel like some of you take it down. So there's a lot of people, like it's not just one person here, like it's a large group of people very curious about how you look. And but majority these people, whether it's online or offline, they're really curious about your life in general. That's what I'm getting, because they feel like you are different, you have different persona. Like if you're in one social function or social group or in social party or something like that, you have a different persona, and then you with your friend is another different persona, with your family another different persona. So that's why I feel with the moon here. Okay, for some, I feel like some people thought that you are, for some reason I'm getting a player from this. Like in Vedic astrology, moon is associated with beauty. Okay, other than Venus, they have this very classic, elegant beauty. If you guys have a strong Rohini, which is Taurus, or Pushya, which is Cancer, Shravana, which is Capricorn, which is the earth sign sidereal Vedic, and you have strong fire, People might attracted to your mysterious and your beauty, your classic beauty. I'm getting here. um I'm also getting that people attracted, and it kind of like two group. First, they really admire your beauty. Another group of you is that these people, they're not admiring it, like rather like they're jealous of it because you're beautiful. Like you're naturally beautiful, like moon, it's beautiful. Okay, now for some of you, I do hear that people actually say you guys are a deceptive person, a manipulative person when it comes to in relationships or the way you behave. Okay, it's not necessarily that you're the bad person, but it's saying that you guys are very manipulative. Okay, especially if you want something happens in your own way. For some, I'm getting that you guys are very stubborn, very difficult to work with, and I'm also getting that you are easily get turned off with people's behavior in any way, shape, or form, in any social situation. For example, at work, I feel like some people might see you as someone who are very straightforward. Okay, um, you can be a little bit intimidating. I'm getting here, and there's people here really don't like that behavior of yours because it feels like you make them feel like they were small, like you're very small. You make them feel like they're very small, like they're not worthy of your time, they're not worthy of that particular position. But I feel like you guys have this strong leadership vibe to you. You just really want a good result when it comes to your job, and some of these people, they don't understand, they don't share the same vision board as you. Okay, now at some of your coworkers, I feel like this is mostly at your coworkers you're dealing here, not your family. It's more like your friend and your coworkers and strangers from the internet. They might see you as someone who are easily get frustrated, easily get turned off with people. It's like very fussy type of behavior. I feel like in reality, you guys are just really into quality instead of quantity. Okay, you really into quality, like you really want to mingle with people who really can bring the best of you, who can lift up your soul, who can really, makes you feel very good whenever you're being friend with them or in a relationship with them. But people sees you as someone who are very fussy. You don't like everybody like you claim. I'm also getting that people can feel that you are gatekeeping your own energy. It's like you're not really opening up either easily. It takes time for you to opening up. Um, you can be very violent, not violent. It can be very aggressive, very confrontal if being provoked. I'm getting here. For some, I'm getting that people think that you guys are very imaginative, like overthinking, almost like delusional. I'm getting here with the Nine of Swords and the Moon. But it's not necessarily true. I feel like you guys more on very creative, like imagination, but very creative. Very imaginative, but also very creative. I don't feel like you guys purposely doing that. I'm also hearing that some people think that you're a attention seeker. Huh. Um, some people say you're paranoid as well. I feel like these days everybody is paranoid, so it's not a big deal, but of course, some people would like to throw anything out there just to make you feel small, just to make you feel like it's not okay being a human. Like, paranoid is one of the feelings that we had, right? That you just feel intense fear, and people just sometimes like to invalidate that, like the way people sees you as someone who are delusional, when in reality I feel like you do feel scared because you don't have the real support system from people. I'm getting here. It's like you being alone, you don't have any support system, or people just kind of neglecting you in any way, shape, or form. And this is not necessarily just people that you are in relationship with, but it could also like your friends, your family. um, People might see you as someone who purposely is seeking for attention because you don't have any support system. They also say you're paranoid because you're just imagining things which is not true. You're a very relevant person with the King of Pentacles in the heart of the reading here. So it's very difficult for you to look like a very delusional person, unless there's some, unless there's some real fears attached to that feelings. And I feel like some of you are genuinely, sometimes it's very difficult for you to be a human in front of these people because they always kind of invalidate your feelings. I'm getting here. If you guys notice, there's only one cup card still, which is the Eight of Cups. They do see you as someone who are easily, storming off. I'm hearing storming off, like being fussy. It's because everybody is invalidate your feelings. They gaslight you. Like they don't have trust in you, especially when it comes to emotions. Like they're always saying things like, oh, you're such a dramatic person. But I feel like here you guys are not like that at all. It's very just you can justify the reason why you get so angry, or you get sad, or you get scared. But I feel like here a lot of people just ignoring it or purposely abandoning it because they just don't like to give you, or they just don't like the nature, you, since you're being very blunt, you can trigger people with these emotions. That's why they don't really give you any time or day every time you feel something strong. I'm getting that. That's why they end up gaslighting or manipulating, or like pretend like they don't know or they don't believe you because you triggered something in them. Aries Leo Sag, that's what I got from this spread. And you don't mind to play the bad guy roles, and it furthers the evidence here. Like I feel like they're really scared. People scared that they cannot face their demons like you, and you keep pushing people towards that part, because you're really all about quality. You're not really about quantity. And that's why you have a small circle of friends, people that you trust as small, because you don't like fake phony shit people. And most of these people, they are like that. And it's not just about emotions, but it's also about anything else. It's like you're a very logic person, and they don't like that for some reason, and they end up calling you as a fake person because you call them out. You triggers people. Some take it very well, some not taking it very well, to the point that they're saying things like you're very difficult to be friend with, you're fake, you're a manipulator, or something like that, with the moon cards here. It's like you're calling out people, but not in the most aggressive way. It's like you're just showing yourself, like you're being vulnerable with yourself, and people don't like that. They can see that because they keep watching you. Somehow it's very addictive. I'm getting here. It's very addictive to these people to continuously watching you, even though you triggers them in the most bad way or good way. You triggered them in that way, but they're still watching you anyway. It's not because it's fun. It's very addictive. You kind of help them. I feel like some of these people are like masochists. Is that how you call it? Yeah, they're very masochist, not in the BDSM wise. What I mean by masochist is that they accept these triggers from you, but they refuse to change either. Some of them changing, the people that watching you, some of them are changing, like the way they're treating you. Some people are not. In fact, they're really talking shit about you 24/7. I'm getting a strong gossip as well from this moon card and this Nine of Swords. You know that these people are watching and talking shit about you behind your back. You just kind of ignore that because you're living your life and people get triggered about that, but somehow they didn't stop. It makes them even more crazier, like watching you 24/7. It's creepy. For some of you, I'm getting that as well, that you glowing up, you're really outstanding. You're really living in your own life, even though you are not 100% a billionaire, but you have everything that you need. You're very grateful, I'm getting. You have this grateful attitude towards whatever you have. That pisses certain people off because they see you somehow very happy with whatever you have. They might say too that I'm getting here, they said you are easily pleased with everything that you have. You never have extra thing that you want. You never asking for extra, sorry. You're never asking for something extra. You just easily feel grateful. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that because at the end of the day, it really makes you happy with the Ten of Pentacles here. You know you're not a billionaire, but you have it all. Family, friends, co-workers, career, good health, you have pets. You literally living your dreams, and people don't like that. And people say things like, oh, this person is easily to get pleased, you know. They don't have high standard. They have a low expectation. I don't think it's a low expectation. With this Ten of Pentacles here, it feels like you have enough. And you will be receive more. You will receive more from the universe because you shows your grateful, your gratitude. You know, you feel grateful. You show the gratitude towards universe because it's the universe or God, whatever you want to call them, is the one that gave you all of this. You have a sense of good. You have a good sense of faith to God, to universe, and pissed off some of these people. They're watching you, whoever this is, like a group of people. Let me see what is this Eight of Cups, you guys. Let's say you're spoiled brat as well, because the way you behave, the way you talk, the way you dress, they say you're spoiled brat, you have it all. You made it look like easy. They don't see they only see the result, but they don't see the process. I mean, look at you. You come out as a Knight of Pentacles first. You work hard for it. To the point it exhausted you physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. They don't see that. They only see the results. Ten of Pentacles. They don't see the journey. And they have the audacity to say that, you know what, Aries Leo Sagittarius got it easy because they come from family that are loaded, blah blah blah, but in reality it's not necessarily that. So let's see what is this Eight of Cups before we end these readings. We have the High Priestess. You see, people cannot understand you when it comes to emotions as well. They don't understand your life principle. They don't understand how you bring yourself to the society. They don't understand your vulnerability as well, I'm getting. They don't understand your strong boundaries, attitude, no bullshit, accepted policy. They don't understand that. But they don't say it in your face. They just don't understand. So they come up with an assumption like this person is very difficult to deal with. In reality, you have a very strong boundaries with these Eight of Cups over here. You leave whenever something is no longer resonate or something that no longer making you feel happy, something that don't align with your energy, your time, your money, whatever you spend. And it's very difficult for people to understand because you don't explain yourself. You don't explain yourself with this High Priestess over here. You have a very strong boundary here, I'm getting, you guys. People don't know how you operate because you don't explain yourself, and at the end they just come out with an assumption like This person is very difficult to be friend with, difficult to be in a relationship with, just very fussy all day, every day. Just very difficult person in general. In reality, you really know how to keep your energy. Some people sees you a very like a warrior, feisty energy as well. Like you don't mind calling out people who are not making you happy, who are purposely belittling you in any way, shape, or form. You don't mind to look like a bad guy. Again, I keep getting that. You live in your truth. Let me clarify this. I keep saying that. Let me clarify this before we end readings, but yeah, I don't end the readings yet. But for real, let me clarify this moon though. Why does the moon here? Why does the moon here, Spirit? I'm hearing some people say that you are a sweet talker, sugarcoating. You create illusions, like it's almost like a magician energy I'm getting here. So they have trust issue with you. But with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles here, I feel like you guys really doing exactly what you're doing. It's like you walk the walk, you know. You walk the talk. It's not just talking. Like you literally walk the talk. So to clarify the moon, we have the Hierophant, you see? It's not a joke. Hierophant is not it's not a joke energy. It's a serious energy. Hierophant is a very focused energy. Hierophant, I feel like sometimes I like to associate it with the leveling up of power, leveling up in relationship. That's what I tried to say earlier. Someone who are very dedicated. It's like a father figure. It's almost like the good version of emperor, you know. It's not overly controlling freak, but it's also like a family guy, very trustworthy, someone who have a strong power. Okay, they have whole power in their office, so very well respected person and not misusing it. You know, there's a thin boundaries line. There's a thin line between Hierophant and Emperor for me personally, and I feel like Emperor is more like an aggressive side of the Hierophant. It has everything. It's like magician. It has everything, but it's not aggressive as the Hierophant. It's not aggressive as the Emperor for Hierophant. So I feel like some of you guys, I feel like people don't like that because you literally walk the talk. Like I said earlier, you not come across as an aggressive person. Hierophant is a very calm. It's almost like a hermit as well. You know, it's very calm. It's very wise. It's not an aggressive energy I'm getting here. It's very moon rule. You see, Hierophant is a Taurus, right? Actually, in Vedic astrology, it's almost like seeing a Rohini or Mrigashira person or Kritika person. This is a Taurus nakshatra rules. This is Taurus under Vedic astrology. It's very Rohinian, like very moon. Like you have a very strong power. You have this charming side of you, but you're also meaning it. You know, you don't just simply say it. You're really showing it, not just simply saying it. And it triggers a lot of people as well, because they might feel like you are sugarcoating. You're just, you know, like a businessman, very cunning. In reality, you're not. You have a fan here, Aries Leo Sag. Okay, so this is all I can get for you guys. Please do check out the placement as well for the inside, and I see you guys next time. Bye guys.